Good morning. Hey, Christy. Hey, Isaac. Good afternoon to you. I think it's afternoon for both of you, right? Isaac, I know Acquisti is in Italy, but I don't know about you, Isaac. I don't remember. I'm sorry. Thank you. Yeah, I really like this truck. This is the VNL, the Volvo VNL, and I think it's a beautiful truck. I painted with a different color yesterday, and I put Emma there with my dices. I kind of like the dices now. And I also painted with like a metallic paint. You can kind of see the gold-ish color. I'm trying to get like a small, how can I call it, like a Sweden theme around the truck, but it looks a lot better. It was just black before, and oh, I forgot to change. I was gonna change the wheels, but I forgot. But that's okay. We'll do that another time. Today we're gonna drive in American Truck Simulator, mainly because it's just a little better in terms of speed limit. The speed limit in Europe is very low, too low. I have to drive at 50 miles an hour. It says 735. Actually, I did. It wasn't a typo. Is that the app that I'm using to multi-stream? It kind of goes in a weird way sometimes. So I have to create a new scheduled live stream every time I do it. So I created just before taking my daughter to school, and I took her to school, and then I came back home. So that's why there's a little delay. A truck lover. It's always been widescreen on YouTube, so it should always be. Is it? Let me see here on something. Maybe when I created the live stream, it didn't work well. Yes, it did. Yeah, both live streams are here. There's the live on the vertical and live on the horizontal. Yeah. So let's start driving, right? What's wrong with the rear wheels? I don't know. Is there something wrong with it? Let me see. Sorry, TikTok took a little longer to start showing the chat here, so I might have missed. The first message I have here is from Alessandro. So how much was the setup? It was about $700, and what makes the setup special. Sure. What's wrong with the rear wheels? Let me check. I don't know. There shouldn't be anything wrong with the rear wheels, because they're a little, like, they're not touching the ground. Yeah, they're usually like that. I think they only touch the ground when there's weight on it. Thank you, Vio. That's the first heart in just a few minutes of live stream. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that. Yeah, the cabin is huge. I mean, it's almost like an RV behind, right? Look at the size of that thing. Like the person could have a king-size bed there. Oh, the hubcaps, yes. In theory, those hubcaps are supposed to help with like the fuel economy. And I'm here. I think I'm still at the shop. Take a look around. Yeah, I was at the shop yesterday. So let's see the wheel since we're here. If I can. Now I have to turn off the engine and kind of back up a little bit here. Where is the green, floating green thing? There you go. That's the floating green. Yeah, Nick. So the thing is, you got to buy the parts, the car parts, which are not expensive, and then you can build the rest of the structure with wood, metal, and carpet, and Arduinos. Obviously, I'm not talking about the TVs and PC, but those are like, those are necessary evils that you need to have in order to get your any game working. Let's take a look at some of the wheels here. All right. The wheels here are very different on American Truck Simulator. I have the Shadow. What is a Shadow Wide? It makes the truck a little higher. Yeah, no, we're not going to do that. And then let me take a look at the rear rims here. Yeah, I have the Shadow also, but it has a hubcap on it. And I don't think I like that hubcap, you know. But we'll just leave it for now. Hub cover, yeah, that's the hub cover. There's chrome, but I think I'm just gonna, I don't know, remove that. Let me take a look here closer. That is a little cooler with the chrome. Looks like a kind of looks like a an airplane propeller. Yeah, no. Maybe just like this. Yeah, I like this. This is cool. And let's convert the other ones as well to that one. Yes, Luca, this is the VNL. So today we're driving on American Truck Simulator. I want to go a little faster. We're not going to go breaking the speed limit and all, but we're going to go a little faster. ATS is great. I love it and I will continue playing it. But today I just want to drive a little bit faster because usually, you know, ATS speed limit is only 50 miles an hour. So there we go. That looks much better. And it's nighttime, so let's sleep so it's daytime before we get a cargo. And I think we can find something here pretty easy. Yeah, there's a bunch of parking spaces here, and they're all meant to help you sleep. So let's just back up into this spot right here. Hey, cats! How you doing? Welcome back to the live stream, man. All right. So let's put the parking brake and let's turn off the engine and sleep. Oh, cats, today we're going to play a little bit with the ATS. Hey, Makoto, good morning. Good morning to you all. So as you can clearly see, we're driving on American Truck Simulator. We're still in our Volvo. But it's a beautiful morning here in I don't even know where. Let me get my GPS working here on my car. So Truck Sim GPS, an amazing app. I think I don't have the app open. Let me get it open. Where's my mouse? I never find my mouse. There you go. This is the app, Truck Sim, and then it should connect. There you go. Okay, it connected. Awesome. So yeah, now I have the map right here. And we can tell, oh, we're in Texas. We're right by Dallas. So we're near Dallas, just a little bit west of Dallas. We are at a huge service station. So let's put sideways and there we go. Now we got it. Well, thank you, cats. Oh yeah, it has to be a Volvo, right? This is the Volvo VNL 2014. I do have the newer Volvo here. On this game here, I do have quite a lot more money and experience, so I can kind of buy whatever I want here, as opposed to the other one that I can't. But, you know, it's a beautiful truck nonetheless, and there's another Volvo across me right there, that blue one. That's a Volvo also, but that's the new Volvo. I forgot the model. Let's see, there's another Volvo VNL right there, the red one. Then there is I think that's an International. I don't know the other one. I'm not that great with trucks. Freightliner, that's a Freightliner. And then we have another one that I don't know. Yeah, but let's get going. Let's get going. Let's find something to deliver somewhere. All right, so we're here in Texas, and let's get to the freight market. Yeah, you can see the maps. So this is the map. I have all the DLCs for American Truck Simulator. So I got Iowa, Missouri, Arkansas, Texas, Oklahoma, Kansas, Nebraska, Colorado, New Mexico, Arizona, Utah, California, Nevada, Idaho, Oregon, and Washington. And I'm hoping they do release and they keep expanding towards... I know they're working on Illinois because I've seen some teasers. So I think that's going to be the next one. So right here, this state here, Illinois, that's probably going to be the next one. Be fucking. So it was about $300 in car parts and another $400 or so in the hardware. So wood, metal, carpet, that kind of stuff. Thank you, Rebecca Thomas. Freightliner is the dark red on the right. Okay, I don't know. I'm not that good with brands. So let's see. Where are we going today? So I got to choose here because I'm near Dallas. And so we don't have to drive too far to get a cargo. And let's find something that pays well. So there's a short trip here in Texas that'll take us to Beaumont. That is about $91 per mile. Then we can go to Nebraska. Let's go to Nebraska, shall we? Or yet, let's just do this short trip here to Texas, and then we'll get going from there. No Indiana. How dare they? Yeah, they don't have Florida either, and that sucks. So let's see. Somebody said the dark red was a Freightliner. Yes. This dark red is a Freightliner, indeed. This one. And then that light red is a Volvo, and so I assume the white one here is also a Freightliner because it looks just like the Freightliner here on my right. Let's go. Start the engine. Gentlemen, start your engines. Okay, start engine. Oh, engine is on, actually. Let's put the miles to an empty tank. Park and brake. And let's go. Marcus, you don't know what you should buy. You're between a Scania dashboard and a BMW E90 dashboard. What's the best? Marcus, I never worked with a truck dashboard, like a real truck dashboard. I believe it's still the same kind of, work. However, I do believe it's weirder, if you think about it, to drive a car with a truck dashboard than it is to drive a truck with a car dashboard. So that's why I don't feel weird driving my simulator here in my Volvo car simulator, because I just think it's a little less weird. But if you're okay with that, I think a Scania would be pretty cool and pretty unique. I've seen a BMW E90 dashboard as a simulator before. I made a BMW E60. Whoa, man. Not nice. That was a stop for you, not for me. Not nice. But in any case, it depends on what you think is best. So if you like driving cars, I would go with the BMW, and then you can drive trucks with your car. If you like driving trucks only, go for the Scania, man. You just started. Yes, SHDWZZ. I just started about 10 minutes ago. 15 minutes ago, to be exact. All right. So pretty close. We arrived at our destination. Do you have truck and logistics? I do have a few trucks here in this ATS game. Rando, have you seen that you can now buy a seatbelt with force feedback tensioning? Yes, I did, Rando. That is pretty cool. I'd love to test that. So if any brands want some promotion, I don't usually buy the stuff that I get for my simulator, as of couple of years. Deb, how much did the entire thing cost you? So the entire thing is kind of irrelevant if I tell you. I will tell you, but it's no secret. But the thing is, what makes my simulator special is not the fact that I have 3-pole monitor here or a computer that's powerful. or even a steering wheel, because steering wheels are very commonplace nowadays with simulators. What's unique is the car, right? The rig itself. So the rig itself was $300 in car parts and another $400 in hardware, wood, metal, carpet, Arduinos, LCD screen, that kind of stuff. So $700 will get you the rig. Now, the rest, yes, it's more expensive or cheaper, depending on how you want to take a look at it. So you can go cheaper if you want to save money. You can buy, like, for instance, a cheaper monitor. You can have a lower specs PC. So you can spend another $2,000 and get everything going for $2,700. I have a little more here because I'm a content creator, so I spent about $10,000 here. Dude, can I have your sim rig? Clutch, I'm sorry, no, you can't. Well, thank you, Gavin. Thank you, man. That's quite a compliment, dude. There's so many wholesome people on YouTube. Yeah, but you can watch my tutorial and you can build one for yourself, Clutch. And I would please ask you to not to spam the chat, because when you spam the chat, I don't get to read all the messages and all the questions because I am live streaming in other platforms. So this makes my chat window move faster. Let me just make sure here, because I've got a window showing here. What is making my window? Windows is so weird sometimes. There we go. There we go. Now we are ready to attach to the trailer here. We're taking this tractor somewhere. This truck is definitely faster, Quisty. It's definitely faster. Oh, however, it has just about the same horsepower as the European one, with the FH16, the Globetrotter. Oh, thank you, SH. I really appreciate that, dude. Hey, Magic Gamer, welcome back, man. Welcome back, dude. Thank you, Clutch. I appreciate that. Can you see the cabin? You mean inside the cabin? Yeah, let's show you around inside the cabin. So here we have the dashboard. Let me put on. Yeah, it's on. So that's the dashboard. Here's a little bit easier for me to show my tachometer trick. But here I have an iPad on my dashboard. I have Emma here. I added Emma yesterday. I still have the Dices, and I have a nice sunroof. I don't know if you can see it. Yes, you can. Then behind, I have a little Coca-Cola going on, and my living room area, because American trucks are huge compared to the European counterparts. And here's my rear view mirror and the other rear view mirror. So if you're watching on the horizontal, you can kind of see my other rear view mirror here and a little bit of my left one right here on top of my head. I am in America right now. This game is the American Truck Simulator. Dent the Man 92. How much overall would it cost to build a simulator like this? Overall, $700. About $300 in car parts and another $400 in hardware, wood, metal, carpet, that kind. So you can get it built for about $700 if you're willing to follow my tutorial on the Red app, and also, you know, take the time to do that because it takes time. Ooh, this is heavy. This is heavy, Doc. Well, thank you, Kat. There's only 2 people watching the horizontal on the Red app. However, I've got 8 people watching on the Purple app. Welcome, you guys. Thank you. Thank you for watching. Thank you. Is that actual mileage on the dash? Yes, JOC, it is actual mileage. So I just started the game today, so I have about 2.5 miles that I've driven today in the game. And it's going to go up as I drive. So there's a quirk about the mileage, which is the odometer by the speedometer, meaning this one right here. This will go up as real life. So if I'm driving 20 miles an hour, it'll go 20 miles in 1 hour. The miles to an empty tank will go down much faster because it's coming from the game, and the game is compressed 20 to 1, so people don't have to drive like really 1,000 miles, or in my case now, I'm going to drive 268 miles to my destination. I don't have to do that, and it's only going to take 19 minutes to drive those 200 miles. So the world is compressed, and therefore this information is coming from the game, not from the calculations on the dashboard. Nice, BR Plays. Thank you, man. Thank you, Jason. What game is that and what console? This is American Truck Simulator, and I'm playing in PC. It's a PC. Oh, nice, Ray. Thank you. Just got your S60R Sport clutch and a new 6-speed transmission. Ooh, nice. Did you get a new one? But an M66, or did you convert another manual transmission to your Volvo? Oh, forged pistons and cranks. Dude, it's gonna be epic. Do you know how many horsepower you think you'll end up with on your Volvo? Marcus, so you're thinking about buying the Scania dash, so it looks better when using ATS. Yes. So if you play a lot of trucks, yes, absolutely. Hills, hello. What's the app on the GPS on your phone down there? Nice setup. Thank you, Hills. So this app is called, and if you go on Google, you'll find it. It's on Patreon. Just type in Patreon Truck Sim altogether GPS. You'll get to this Patreon, and there you'll find, and I think I missed my turn here. But we're gonna go on a weird, crazy turning around here, and I hope that car stays there, because I missed my turn. So this GPS thing here is a work in progress. There's a guy from Argentina, I think, and he is building it. So it's amazing. It works on here. You can see I have the route. I have a bunch of information about the job that I'm making. Oh yes, Livy, I am right there. Same username. Hayden, you thought for Xbox. I don't think they do have for Xbox. Not enough HP to haul real freight. It's the most powerful you could get with this truck here, so I think it can do well. Okay, so we're turning here. I need a stronger transmission to take the... Oh, it's converted. Ooh, 800. That will be epic, dude. Yeah, I think the guy's from Argentina. Notification, am I rich? Oh, yes, I am rich. I do have a beautiful wife and daughter. That makes me billionaire. The material things are good, but having a family, it's much better. Hugo, please do not spam the chat. I will not answer you because I don't like spamming. You see that I'm answering questions as people ask them, and you don't need to spam it. How hard was it to make all the stuff work, Sebi? So it wasn't that hard, and I'm making a tutorial to help out people to build it. So I'd say, like, if you are, you know, a little bit knowledgeable with just like building stuff out of wood, you can get it working. It's not that hard. And then electronics wise, nowadays you can solder, you can do this. Even like if you're not the best at soldering, you can still do this because it's fairly simple. And the programming part, ChatGPT will get your back. So that will work, and I don't think it's too hard. It's a lot of work though. You'll take a lot of time, like I did, but you'll get it working. EGMK, how did you get the dashboard working? So it's an Arduino Uno with a CAN bus shield on top of it and connected to SimHub on the computer. I have tutorials, and I'm making tutorials on my channel, so you'll be able to follow and, you know, build one for yourself. In America, how much is trucking salary per hour? I have no clue, man. Sorry, the chat's moving a little bit too fast for me, but I will try to answer all the questions that I pick up here from the questions. Does it take the same time to drive places in the game as real life, Hannah? No, the game is compressed, and I think American Truck Simulator is a little bit more compressed than the European counterpart. Even a real car, does it feel like it? It does feel like a real car, yes. I don't have the G-forces, but it does work pretty well. Hugo, I asked you already, please, ask just once, man. I know it's, you know, you want to know how much, but I don't like when people spam the chat. I ask you, please don't. How's my GPS working? So this is an app called Truck Sim GPS, and it's a pretty cool app being developed right now. You can find it on, if you type on Google, Truck Sim, altogether, GPS, Patreon. Thank you, Athena. Thank you for the heart. You're trying to get your buttons to work by converting a Fanatec 1.5mm pod. Check out my video, Roll Ammo Gaming. Check out my video on my channel, on my Red App channel. There's a video exactly talking about the buttons on a Fanatec. I do have a Fanatec here. I'd love a Volvo as my first car. Yes, JOC, they're pretty awesome. I'm biased, but yeah. Is it right-hand drive in the US? No, it's left-hand drive here in the US. What do you enjoy most about driving in the sim? Arner, so many things. Like the possibilities of driving anywhere are pretty cool. Look, I'm driving slow like I was in the European version. I can drive fast now. I forgot about that. I can drive 75 miles an hour here. I missed this. Can you stall the truck? Yes, just like a manual gear shifter, Marwan. What systems am I using for the chat and goals, Athena? I'm using Caster Labs for the chat. Can you honk? Yes. Yeah, my first Volvo used your method. I'm seeing I can convert with an SRM emulator. Yes, an SRM. I wanted to test that. If you are on... Yeah, you're on my TikTok. Just let me know if that works, man, in the future. Because I really wanted to do that instead of just sacrificing a steering wheel. So then I would tell you to, instead of use an ESP32, man. Try an ESP32. That's what I'm using right now here on this one. The BMW one I connected to the board. This one is using a ESP32. Thank you, everybody, hitting that subscribe button on my Red app. Is a T248 a good wheel to buy used for your first wheel, Fred? I mean, if it's your first wheel and you're on a tight budget, yes, any wheel is going to be a great wheel. We can get that out of the gate. But if you have a little bit more money, buy a Moza R3 or a Moza R5. Can you download it on your phone, the Parlay Cafe, the game or the GPS? The game you cannot, the GPS yes. I will not drive faster. I am driving at the speed limit, a little below the speed limit actually. And I have the advantage that here in the US I can drive a little bit faster. Oh, it's not here. Go on to the next one. Well, thank you. Thank you for the flowers, Roll Ammo. All right. Yes, a lot of views on the Red app, man. I'm quite happy. Why don't you get a truck license and stream and make a bank? Well, first, you cannot stream and drive at the same time. Second, I have a full-time job. I work from home, and I have fun just playing as a hobby. Is there cops in the game? Yes, Marwan. There's actually cops in the game. Rafael, I will try it. I need to check those out. John Ruda. I don't have any truck mod. I'm using all the vanilla ones, and I really want to have a better, like, mod. So we'll check that out. Well, thank you, Enver. Thank you, man. Yeah, I'm biased, as one can probably tell. I love Volvos. Is driving while reading comments safe in real life? Nope. Nope, not at all. Don't do that. I'm playing a game. If I crash, it'll just hurt my ego. So, punk. Okay. I would send $4.99. You would send $4.99 for what? $499 for what exactly? ATS is relaxing. To drive to the road is straighter. Yes, Aquisty, it's so much different. Like everything in America is straight, wide, and you can drive faster. Like now, there's a speed limit of 50 miles an hour here. This is a slow, super slow speed limit. I would get a Logitech G29, but they're a little too old. I'm not sure they would have a full compatible. They would be fully compatible, man. That's not your problem. The problem is that direct drive will be better in the feeling and a lot of other things. So if you have a little bit more money, I would just go with that. Just a biblical username. So, okay, send me the $5 and I'll crash. That's the cleanest trucking game I've seen in a minute. Oh, nice. That's they did a great job, man. SCS, the developers of this game, it's an amazing job. And having the community being able to upload mods, ooh, it was a great choice. I think any game nowadays that have mods allowed, they live longer. Enver, you almost had the all the P2 models. Nice, man. I do have one. That's just a P2R. Is that the Apple CarPlay on the RTI? Yes. So this is actually not Apple CarPlay. This is a SimHub dashboard. In my real S60R, I do have the CarPlay, but it's on a Raspberry Pi, so a completely different system. So it's not the same. He's just sitting. I missed that. Everything is not straight in America. Well, at least the roads are a little bit straighter. Can you take an exit? Yes, I could. I will take an exit in a minute. I will need fuel. Can you get this on console? No, unfortunately you can't. Thank you for the subscription, Fred. Thank you, man. Love trucking. Me too, man. What game is this? American Truck Simulator. Oh, wow, the chat is moving fast today, guys. Thank you for watching and being my passengers here. Most map mods require you own every DLC. Liberal, yes, man. I see how that is very tricky, but I understand the point of that, because otherwise you'd be able to get just the vanilla game and then mod the heck out of it, and then you're not supporting the developer, you know? So there's a thin line there, but I think it's kind of fair. 75, let's go to 75 miles an hour. I was driving too slow again, because I got so used to Euro Truck Simulator. Rance Renola, the city car driving and truck simulator on this PS5 tape on GameStop. I don't know what you're asking, man. I'm sorry. What app do you use for the GPS, man? Oh, dude, Sage. Type on Google. Truck Sim Altogether GPS Patreon. You'll find it. Amazing. Join their Discord. They're developing. It's still on beta, but it's working amazingly. Can you play it on console? I don't think you can play on a console, man. Hey, Capybara, welcome back. How are you doing today? Put the lights on, because I usually forget to get the lights on. Bait, how long does it take to build my setup? So it took about, I want to say 3 weekends for the V1, the first version. But I've been working on and off for about 3 years now, so it's unfair to me to say it'll take this, you know, this much time. If you follow my tutorials on my channel, it'll take you about a week, I think, to build the hardware part, and I don't know, still, like, I'm still making the tutorial for the electronics. Enver, are the sellers all the... I never seen a seller selling a Raspberry Pi Apple CarPlay, man. Is it hard? The truck, I had to go to Arizona. It's got 40, 50, 70, nice. What city is this, Chris? We are in Texas. Yes, we are in Texas. We are near Houston right now. Very close to Houston. And we need to find fuel, actually. I'm good, Capybara. I'm pretty good, man. We're driving on American Truck Simulator today. I really wanted to drive a little bit faster. That's the truth. I need to take this exit here. Is this one screen, Jeremy? No, I have triple 4K TVs here. Thank you. Obrigado, Rafael. Thank you, man. Yes, sir. We're in Houston, so we're going straight here. Yes, I think we're going straight. Sometimes it's hard to tell with the GPS thing. How far is the interstate in America? It's pretty big here. I don't know exactly in real world miles. One day I gotta measure it. Oh, I gotta turn there. Oh. Yeah, I saw that car, but I had to turn. And I need fuel. Pretty urgently. You see my light? The fuel light is on now. How do you not have a delay? Because I'm using a Fanatec. It's just a joystick underneath the real Volvo. We're running out of gas pretty quickly. Your favorite truck is the FH16. Yeah, man, I am driving the FH16 on my ATS. I have the FH16 540 there. And here I'm driving the VNL. Oh, not that exit. We're going towards Beaumont. There's a car here. There's not anymore. So we're going on this. We're not taking that exit. We're going straight. Yes. Okay. You've seen a lot of S60 V70R models in US. They're also very cheap. In Europe, they're pretty pricey and relatively rare. Yeah, there used to be more, man, but unfortunately, the US is also running out of S60s and V70s in good condition, at least. They are pretty cheap if they're destroyed. I think we're gonna take the next exit. I need fuel. Got the Moza, nice. Which one did you get? The R3, 5, 9, 12. Yes, 777, that is true. Do I have a fuel? There's no fuel here. Oh, really? No fuel whatsoever? Let's check the map here. On a big map, yeah, this is not fuel. Really? Oh, there's fuel up ahead, so I'll have to get back on the highway and then take the next exit. Okay. Fat Jesus, just go drive for real, LOL. Yeah, that's such a kid thing to say. I don't know if you're 10 years old, but when you grow up, you'll learn that a car does one thing and a simulator does a similar thing, but it's different. So I have 4 cars in real life. I drive them, and I actually even fly planes, real planes. But they're different. One day you'll grow up and learn. Any tips on how do I stop having a delay? But what are you using, user, as your steering wheel? Is the fuel range, fuel gauge, and range connected to the game? Yes, Enver, they're all connected. So you see I'm almost running out of fuel. Can you see the light is on? I can't see my feedback window now. Let me just... We'll stop at the gas station. You'll see that moving up. Straight pipes. Ooh, that's gonna sound nice. I love the sound of this 5-cylinder with straight pipes. I have a catless on my S60R, and that's amazing. How many screens am I using, Black Wolf? It's a triple TV setup here. Is the game free? No, it's not, Basket. It's not free. Septic, you thought it was real. Thank you, man. That's a compliment. We're gonna take the next exit here because I'm running out of fuel. How much did the setup cost, Demat? It did cost about $300 in car parts and another $400 or so in hardware. El Juana TV, yes sir. Truck Sim GPS on my phone. Support the guy. Pretty cool project. Do you drive a truck in real life, Tom Tom? No, I do not. It says 221 miles to an empty tank. Yes, but the miles go down way faster in the game because the game is compressed. So those 200 miles, man, they're gonna just fly out the window. Is that a Volvo S60 Maddox? Yes, sir. What game is this? This is the American Truck Simulator. Pixel Pause, thank you. Welcome back. Here's fuel. Can you drive reckless? I can. Will I? It depends. Will you send a super chat or some big donation? All right, so we're here at the gas station. Put the parking brake on, and I want to turn your attention to the fuel gauge. This is the fuel gauge right here, and the fuel gauge. Oh, wait a minute. Oh yeah, it's right there. Let me just move my window here so I can see. I'm not seeing my feedback. There we go. Now I am. All right, so the fuel gauge, the fuel gauge is showing the light and it's empty. If I turn off the engine and press the enter button, Now it's going to start to fill up. You see the miles to an empty tank is going up, and the light's going to turn off. There, off. Duckus, how did you connect the game to the gauges? Arduino Uno with a CAN buzz shield. Ant Bando, good morning. Is the distance in game same to real life distance? It's not, M Wrangler. So what happens is the game is compressed about 20-1 in the American Truck Simulator. So every time you see a mile going up in the speedometer, there will be about 20 miles going down here in the range. So, Mariano, you have to click the icon, not type the brackets. There's an icon on your TikTok screen, and if you click that, it will turn sideways on the horizontal view. Basket clips. I do play Euro Truck Simulator almost every day past few weeks, so that's why I'm playing a little bit of ATS today. Tech made fun. It is ATS. Hey, the GT7 guy. I'm doing well, my friend. How are you? Get going. Start driving again. Is that a game? Yes, it is a game. Don't gullet. I completely get that. If I had this much income. Oh, dude. Yeah, people don't understand. That's just a simulator. And if you have the income, if you have the time and the passion and the skills, by all means, build it. There's no words to express how cool it is to have a fully functional car in your home office. Okay, clear left, clear right. Are the fuel prices realistic, Equisty? I don't have that mod that makes the fuel prices realistic. I think they're just weird prices. I don't know. We're gonna turn to east on the I-10 here. I recommend you a driving set? Yes, I recommend you a Moza R3 or R5 if you're on a budget. If you have a little bit more disposable income, I would go with an R9 or R12. TikTok brought back the widescreen. Yes, they did. Actually, it wasn't TikTok, it was me. So I was using my computer to stream a notebook, and the notebook is pretty low, so it wasn't able to actually do that. Let me move here because there's police cars. I'm gonna get a ticket. They have the move over law here. Do I have a drift setup? Everett, I can play drift games, but I don't have a special setup for drifting. Pixel, thank you, man. Thank you, dude. Appreciate it. Hey, Hugo, welcome back. We're taking this 10 east towards Beaumont. How's the Apple CarPlay to work? Tech made fun. So if you check out my channel, you'll see there's a tutorial about the Apple CarPlay. So you can get that to work and install in your computer, your phone, or your tablet. Does the cruise control work? Yes. So let me put on the cruise control here. So we're going to go to, now we're at 53 miles an hour-ish. So I'm going to use my cruise control button here to move up to about 65. And there we go. Now it's going to speed up to 65 miles an hour and pretty much just work. Does the thing work in game, Boogie? I don't understand your question, but everything works here in the game. I can press any button here and they will do button things. How many inches are my TVs, Equisti? They're 65-inch TVs, man. Triple 65-inch here. El Juana, yes, I did answer you that already. Yes, this is Truck Sim GPS. Oh, we're gonna take this exit. I can use the engine brake. American Car Truck Simulator. I like that. SRT. Alright, so we're turning here. Yeah, we're delivering TechMate. Almost there. We're about a minute away from our destination. Can I please hold my lane? I can't try. I'm reading the chat, man, and that makes me bounce the lane. What car brand do I drive? I drive Volvos. I have 3 Volvos in real life. And I have a Kia also. Truck Sim GPS. Yes. So cool to see people recognizing Truck Sim GPS. I really want that guy to have all the support in the world. This is a pretty cool mod, man. 777, you bought another P2. Quite cheap. Oh, the 4C has failed. Was a P2R? How much did the setup cost, Jake and Boogie? So it did cost about $300 in car parts and another $400 in hardware, wood, metal, carpet, Arduinos. And obviously I'm only talking here about the rig itself, not the computer, not the TVs. Do I drive worldwide or loco? I'd say I drive worldwide. Really, man? You regret buying your Kia? I love my Kia, man. I've been very happy with I bought the 2025 Kia Carnival, and it's been great. Yeah, I love the DeLorean, and that's why I put the little, you know, Back to the Future thing. You're Swedish. Nice, Hugo. I was in Sweden the other day on ATS. Which Kia? I have the 2025 Kia, the Carnival. Yeah, it's a mod. I put the Back to the Future car. Oh, it was cheap. Yeah, no. Sometimes, you know, going cheap is not the best, but I can't complain. I've had a Hyundai before, which is same family, and it never had any issues, man. None whatsoever. Do I have actual chairs? I have an actual car seat, yes, that actually moves electronically. Yeah, they have the DeLorean here. Pretty cool. Can kind of tell that I like Back to the Future. Hey, welcome back, Jackson. You have school today, sadly? No, it's not sadly. Dude, one day you're gonna miss school. I promise you. What kind of truck am I driving in-game Pixel? I'm driving the Volvo VNL 2014. This big guy here. Oops. Going on the curb here. Gotta turn here. Did you buy this rig, driving a real rig by chance? I built it, Eeyore. I built it. BMW M140, is this on Truckers MP? I am offline right now. I'm on single player. Where in the USA do you live? I live in Tampa Bay area. Thank you, Darian. Thank you. How much did it cost, TMN? It did cost about $300 in car parts and another about $400 in the other stuff like wood, metal, carpet. What? Red light? Oh, it's red light for turning. Yes, my bad. That was the first ticket of the day. Does the fuel gauge work? Yes, Boogie, it does. The fuel gauge and the miles to an empty tank. Karen, where am I going? I'm going, oh, you're in Jacksonville. Nice. I love Jacksonville. We're going to a city called Dallas in Texas. Everybody knows Dallas. Holy cow, what a setup. How hard was the wiring in your boy, Tom? It wasn't that hard. Come on, I'm just going to go on a red light. I got the ticket already. Oh, no. Shoot. Sorry. I'll back it up. Really? Now I have a crash vehicle offense? What a mess. I'll just go now. You guys stopped and waited. Thank you. Sorry, limo guy. How many mods do I have, Chris Tree? I don't know. I have about 8 or 9 mods here. The real traffic, real lights, real sounds, you know, all those real things, real physics. What's the game am I playing, Jose Luis Rivera? I am playing American Truck Simulator today. How am I able to connect it to the rig? Using Arduinos, Princella. You assume I'm a steak guy? What does that mean? What do you think of ETS 2 compared to ATS, Darian? I think it's the same game, man. I was playing yesterday, and it's the same graphics, same physics, same everything. The only difference is the speed limit in Europe sucks. You can only drive at 50 miles an hour, and that is nothing. The most Polish trucker move. Poor Polish guys. Yeah, I don't know what that means exactly either. I love steaks as well, but oh man, that's funny. Like sometimes you guys crack me up. Am I gonna play Bus Simulator when it comes out? I can try. Basket clips. How many? What's your PC specs and how many FPS? So basket. I'm using a 9950X 3D with a 4090. And I am getting 60 frames per second because I'm running triple 4K here. So it's pretty heavy on the computer, but I'm able to sustain 60 flat out. Oh, sorry, Stone, I missed your message then. If it was meant for me, man, can you type it again? Why do you have a car for a truck? So I can explain that. That's pretty easy. I think it's less weird if I drive a truck with a car dashboard than driving a truck dashboard with in a car game. I don't know, it makes sense. But yeah. How can you get it on your computer? You can check out my tutorial on my channel, my Red App channel. How do you have the map on your phone? It's called Truck Sim altogether, GPS on Patreon. Bruh, stop playing, get a CDL. See, if I had a CDL, if I had a red light violation, I'd have a red light violation. I can just play around here and I earn a lot more money, dude, than driving a truck. Don't worry about me. Worry about yourself, man. The full Volvo interior? Yes. Completely functional Volvo interior. Everything works. And this is a Volvo S60R. Pixel pause. Yeah, I mean, for Truck Simulator, it's pretty smooth. At 60, I can't complain. I have everything set on max settings. I have the mods. It works quite well. Now, would I want more? Yeah, absolutely. Can I get more? I can get about 80, but then sometimes the frame will dip and then you feel it. Can you switch to a car in this game? No, I need to switch in another one. Hugo, hello. Do I play BeamNG? Yes, I do. Please don't spam the questions, Boogie. Don't do that. Bro, can you recommend me a cheap setup basket? Yes, as I said, a Mosem R3 or R5. Does a climate system works as well? So it doesn't blow air? Oh, I can't use the, can't do anything. Okay, so we'll do this one. But the buttons do work, so every button here will do something. I can change the camera, I can put the parking brake on and off. We're gonna park right here. What's the name of the game? It's called Euro Truck Simulator. Hoary Wheel. I don't know that one, man. I don't know if it's good or bad. I don't particularly know that one. Do you have a car in the game? I do have a car. You mean in real life? Yes. I have 4 cars in real life. Alright, it's green, so I'll take it. Even if I had AC, I'd still install the blower. Yeah, man. Eventually I will. Most for the, you know, for fun. But only for the parking brake, so I can't disconnect and disconnect it. Grandma Nye, what's this called? This is called American Truck Simulator. Do I ever get bored of ATS or ETS? No, I do not, likely. I like it. Is this game available on PS5? No, it's not. Does it simulate a tire blowout and stuff like that? It's a good question. I've never seen it. I don't think it does. How's the unloading process? So I just put on the parking spot and I hit the comfort button. Can you use your car in that game? I don't have a Volvo here, a Volvo car in this game. Do I have a passenger side? Yes, right here. It's on the side. You can't really see it on the vertical, but if you're watching the horizontal, you can. Yeah, the R12 is pretty good. I think it's a good one. When will you be playing BeamNG Drive? I usually do that on Saturdays. Let's find another job here. How much is a setup, Grandma? It's about $700, $300 in car parts, and another $400 or so in hardware. Oh, this is a good trip. About $100,000, and it'll take us to Colorado. I'll take it. Paying almost $100 per mile. Big Volvo fan, yes, Angelo. You could say that. Yeah, I can't wait for the Ford DLC, man. Your boy Tom. That'll be pretty cool. Jack, yes, all the buttons do work. Everything. I can put the hazards. I can use the turn stock and the wiper, and change cameras. Every single button here. There's nothing here for decoration. All right, parking brake off. Let's get going. Let's get the so I have to go out. Is this the entrance? I don't remember. I don't think so. I think it was back there. Oh, you'll get better at it. Do I have doors, Boogie? No, I do not. iRace is pretty expensive and kind of difficult. It's expensive. I wouldn't say difficult. Assetto Corsa, you'll feel about the same. But iRacing is expensive, I think. You pay by month, and I don't like that. I do have iRacing, but I wouldn't recommend people to buy it unless they really, or rent it. iRenting, they call it. Unless they really like the racing. Yeah, I'm really excited to see the car physics as well. I hope it's better than the trucks, vanilla trucks physics. What's the name of the game, and can I play on my phone? Cool Girl, no, unfortunately you can't play on your phone. The game is called American Truck Simulator. You're English, but Australia is your favorite country. I want to visit Australia one day. Yeah, for competition, iRacing is the best. Like online competition. Do I have a trailer currently? No, I'm going to pick up something. Is the scenery similar to real life because ATS is pretty accurate? Yes, it's pretty accurate here. It is pretty accurate. Some people, they look at me driving and they'll go, oh, you're driving near Houston, Texas. And that's pretty awesome that people can actually recognize. Where do you have this set up? Is it in your room or garage? It's in my home office. My home office. Was that the back of the future DeLorean? Yes, and I forgot to do the twinkle. But yes. I do have the Back to the Future DeLorean here. Ibrahim, yes, American Truck Simulator. And I think the darn thing is taking me back to the same place. It does that sometimes when I don't pay attention. How much was the setup, else security? It was about $300 in car parts and another $400 in all the hardware. Wood, metal, carpet. Obviously, I'm just talking about the rig and not the computer or the fact that I have triple TV here set up. You'll really like our car events in Australia, our burnouts and Holden. Oh, the Holden, man. I love the Holden sedans. Fun fact, in Brazil, we had a car from Chevrolet called Omega. And I remember, in around 2000s, they stopped making the original Omega and started importing the Commodore Holden from Australia. That was a super cool car. Yeah, true. Yes, though. DeLorean allegedly is a horrible car. I've never driven it. I have a Brazilian car modder that just put a Ferrari engine on a DeLorean. Yeah, we just went round the block. Oh, Costco, that sucks, man. But yeah, I think the Spaceball is amazing. I'm really biased, but I do like the Spaceball. I got a sim in my car. Some pro players, yeah, some pro players play with controller, man. It's amazing. Yeah, it was right here, and I just drove around the block. What am I gonna do if I ever move one? I'll just take it apart and put it back together again. It's not hard, man. I took it apart about 2 weeks ago. I was installing a new floor here in this office, and I had to take it apart. Really, Magic? Well, you can change now. Rainbow Juice Boosies. Yes, this is a truck, so the fuel tank is quite a huge fuel tank. So let me put you outside here. So they're hidden behind. There's a nice trim here, but the fuel tanks are very big on this truck. So yes, it is realistic to the truck, not to the car. Where's my trailer? Right there. Does the AC work? So the buttons work. Not the... Where is it? Oh, it's on the other side. So the buttons work. As you can see, I can click the buttons, but there's no air coming out of it. Let me cross it here. Do you always use Volvo, Chase Clean Scars? I do use Volvos whenever they're available, but I do drive other cars as well in the game, especially Assetto Corsa. Assetto Corsa, I actually rarely drive Volvos. They're not very common there. You have a Florida license plate. Yes, Frankie, I live in Florida. Alright, so we can connect our trailer here. And to connect is quite simple, actually. We just use this button here, comfort, and it connects. The pranksters. Dude, I'm not gonna give you mod anymore, man. I'm sorry. Thank you for coming back and watching, but you... yesterday you got on my nerves, man. Crash? How did I crash? Okay. Already, we got a crash. Yes, PC setup. What's the longest trip I've taken? Ooh, that's a good question, Joe. I think I've driven like 3 hours one time. It was from Texas to Washington State. Pretty long. What shifter and wheelbase are you using, Romoco? So I am using a Fanatec Club Sport DD with 12 Newton meters, and I'm using here the generic USB shifter you'd find if you type generic USB shifter. You've been to Orlando, nice. I turned too fast, that could have been. I know it's my mistake, it's not a glitch. I probably did something. The only glitches I've seen in the game, like related to turning and crashing and stuff like that, is when other players, other NPC players, will crash into me, and then they will put me as, you know, it's my fault, and it's not. Bro spent 5 hours connecting buttons, cat corners. Oh, way more than that, dude. Not connecting, but making them? Yeah, it's way more. What's my favorite steak place in Tampa? I like the Fogo de Chão. I'm Brazilian, so I like the Brazilian churrasco. Oh, Jared, I could totally understand, man. If you drive in real life a truck, why would you want to drive here? I don't know if they have an ice road trucker mod here, Joe. what engine does the Volvo have? Ooh, I don't know. I don't know that much about Volvo trucks. Oh, Christy, I see you later, man. Luca, it's American Truck Simulator. No, is this your only PC setup, Boogie? Oh, okay. No, it's not my only PC setup. I do have another one. That's the one that I'm using to live stream right now. That's another PC setup that I built. And if you consider that I have 2 other PCs in the house, my daughter and my wife also have a PC that is quite powerful. My daughter games a lot, my wife doesn't, but... Do you ever get brake checked by angry NPC drivers? Yes, they actually do that here, man. Or girl, I don't know, sorry. But they do that, yes. What type of setup are you running, Leo? I'm running a sim rig, like based on a real car. And I have a, if you're talking about the computer, it's a 9950X 3D with a 4090 GPU. It's Hard Rock, thank you. Thank you for the gift. I went all over the curb there. Have you got pro mods? No, I don't. Who is spamming? Tom. How much is my setup? About $300 in car parts and another $400 or so in hardware, wood, metal, carpet, that kind of stuff. Is this cab from a Volvo state? It's from, this was from a sedan match, but the V70 is the same interior, but this is the R. Have you seen Truck Sim GPS? Yes, this is the Truck Sim GPS. Why don't you just buy a real car, GG? Because I do have 4 cars, my friend. I don't need another one. And I'm old enough to understand that cars are different than simulators. When you grow up, you'll understand, GG. Thank you, Yabo. Thank you. How did I make it? It's Hard Rock. Man, you can find a tutorial, a detailed tutorial on my channel. So if you go to my Red App channel, same name as here, just type my name and write tutorial. You'll find it. How hard is it to build one of these, Jay? It's not hard. It's just a lot of work. I'm not going to say it will be fast, but it's a lot of work, but it's not hard. I've been through Texas to Brazil. Yes, man, they're amazing meat there. Tô brasileiro sim, mano. Hey, Fly, for the one saying you should drive, you can tell that someone in your chat has a sim, but also third cousin anger. Dude, I don't understand people who tell me to buy a car. Haha, you drive an automatic car, Roberts Anderson. Dude, you don't know cars, do you? Does the CD player change work? Yes, it does. The dude doesn't know the amazing 6-speed manual transmission from Volvo. They wouldn't ban me 777, but they restrict my live stream. And it's noticeable. If I start saying the name, dude, it'll be in 5 minutes. I have 300 people now. In about 5 minutes, I'll have 20. Yeah, boy. Okay. Do you have Kensworth? No, I don't. What cars do I own in real life? So, Joe, I have 4 cars. I have 3 Volvos S60s. And so one Volvo S60 is the R, manual transmission with the RTI, exactly like this one. And I have a video that shows it. Just a few days ago I posted. I have a Volvo S60 2022 and a Volvo S60 2020. The difference is one is a T5 engine and the other one is a T8 engine. That does 0 to 60 in 4.3 seconds. Pretty fast car. Do I have to pull the clutch? Yes. And I also have a minivan, the Kia Carnival 2025. How long did it take to build? Oh man, it's a hard question. Thank you for the flower, AG Gore 07. So if you follow my tutorial, it should take you about a week or so to build one. But I've been like for 3 years working on this simulator. Andy, bro, at this point, just drive a real car. Ah, thank you, man. I drive real cars. I'm commuting to my home office. I work from home. Just sit back and enjoy the ride, man. The Moza is $600 in your country. I have read that basket. I just don't have a response to that. So please don't spam the chat. Thank you. Is this game on a console? No, it's on PC, man. It looks like an actual car interior, GB. Oh, yeah, it is. Real car. Does it have a real-life biting point? No, man, it doesn't. Let me show you the clutches right down here. So you can see the clutch here. Oop, I stalled the truck because I forgot it was in here. But yeah, so it has not a biting point, but you learn where the biting point is, like, by game feeling, if it makes any sense. I don't know. But yeah. Brenton, what simulator is this? It's a Volvo S60R, and I'm playing American Truck Simulator right now. Why your steering wheel keeps shaking? It's the truck, man. It's the force feedback. Which guy, Boogie? Which guy? Commuting to my home office. Yes, Jay. I work from home. I'm an executive at a very large company, and I don't have to go to an office. My company's headquarters is in Chicago, and I live in Florida. I work with market research, Luna. Thank you, Big Russ. Thank you, man. I got a change here. Here in the US, at least in the simulator here, people are much friendlier in the US. Like in Europe, they don't let me merge. So annoying. Can you put the wipers on? Yeah, it's just a mist, but I can put on intermittent. So it'll go... Because there's a little bit of rain, if you guys can see. I don't know if you guys can notice, there's a little bit of rain coming down. I do remember you, Jackson, the pranksters, but I am getting to a point where I will ban you because you keep spamming the same thing, dude. Oh, the ones that keep asking why don't I drive a real car? If they keep asking, I would, Boogie, but there's no, like, if they ask once and they stop, I just let them be as they let me be, you know. You love railroad crossings. I don't have any particular love for it, man. But it's, yeah, I think it's cool, the feeling on the steering wheel. Blast the radio. Nah, man, then you wouldn't be able to listen to me. Can you put the wipers on? Yeah, the wipers are here on the stock. Does your boss know I'm not actually working? Yeah, they know. I don't have a time to start or finish. I just have to do my job. I'm an executive. I don't have to work 9 to 5. I can start working whatever time I want as long as I do my shit. And sometimes I'll stay until later, and sometimes I won't. That's what responsibility looks like. So the back view of the truck. I want to see you play BeamNG. So tomorrow you might. I usually stream BeamNG on the weekends. You want to see the back view of the truck? You mean the cockpit or the outside, Papa? Go fast. I'm flooring BMW. It's a truck, dude. It's loaded. How'd you get the speedometer and stuff to match the games, Christopher? So Arduino Uno with a CAN bus shield, and you can check on my channel the tutorial. Thank you, Karen. Thank you. Ooh, gotta move to the other lane here. Let me go. Thank you, sir. See, in Europe they would never let me merge. Will you do a live on the BMW 535 sim? Ah, man, I really wish I would, man. But the E60 is taken apart. It's in my garage right now, so I won't be able to live stream on it. What's the display screen you're using? You mean the TVs or this? I'm not super wealthy, but I'm comfortable. A&W. Yeah, spamming is the part that I don't like, 777. But when people ask twice, sometimes they miss a question here and there. That's normal. What's the name of this game? This game is called American Truck Simulator. How much does the setup cost, William? So I spent about $300 in car parts and around $400 or so in hardware. Metal, carpet, wood, that kind of stuff. The outside, okay. Here's the outside of my truck. Euro Trims, yeah, Euro Truck Simulator is brutal sometimes. Dude, they don't let you merge. They don't. And the speed limit is so low. It's like ridiculous. TV, okay, so the TV is a TCL 4K 65-inch, 120 hertz. I have 3 TVs here. What is my wheelbase, LaForge? It's a Fanatec Club Sports DD with 12 Newton meters. Frank, can you crash or sideswipe a vehicle? Yes, if I don't pay attention, I will do that eventually. Thank you for all the follows and subscribes, guys. I really appreciate you guys. I just hit 10,000 subscribers on the Red app yesterday. I'm so happy about it. I wish I can get to 100,000. Let's see if that will happen. Boogie, no, you don't. Because I see the messages, there's a delay, and if you spam, it's the easiest way to get me to not answer your questions. Can you do ice road trucking like dangerous roads? I think there's a mod for that, or there's a game for that, but I never tried it. That's really a nice setup. Thank you, Outlaw. What happens if you hit a vehicle? Do you pull over and call the cops and start it over, Frank? No, you just get a ticket, a crash vehicle offense, and they take money out of you and you get damage on your truck. I usually just turn off the speed limiter. Yeah, you could do that, Jay. But I like to keep it as realistic as possible, you know. Can you play American Truck Simulator on your phone? BMW, no, unfortunately you can't. Is this better than Euro Truck? Just in the sense of the speed limit, but the game is the same. It's literally the same game. Can you use this with GTA? Yes, I do play GTA 5 sometimes on the simulator. Everything works, even the gauge works. Am I live on the Purple app, Blazing? Yes, I am, and there you can see it on the horizontal mode. Pel Polani, yes, it looks like a car, but I'm driving a truck. Very well noted. What kind of truck do you drive, Bobby? I am driving a Volvo VNL. Where am I supposed to go? To the right, yes. A VNL 2014. Oh, thank you, Pixel. Thank you, man. Really appreciate that. I'm getting paid at 0.2 a mile. A little more. What about a laptop? Yeah, I think you could run this game on a laptop. Depends on the specs. You can run with more or less, you know, graphic settings. But you should be able to run on a laptop. I mean, this game is more than 10 years old now. I think I need to take the right. Is that it? Let this guy go and we'll merge. I don't know what I'm doing camping on the left lane anyways. When I rank to the right. Some exit. That's the only problem here in America. Some exits are so hard. How do you have 100,000 miles, Boogie? So the gauge came with 98,000 miles already on it, and I can only go up. I can't go down. David, why not just become an actual semi-truck driver? David, for several reasons. This is my hobby. I have a full-time job that I work from home and I love. I earn a lot more money here, and I just like building simulators and playing with them. It doesn't, you know, if I play Call of Duty, it doesn't make any sense to tell people to go join the army. Where are we at today? We're in Texas. Or actually, no, we're not in Texas anymore. We're in, oh yeah, we're still in Texas. So yeah, we're still in Texas. Do you play race games with this setup, like Need for Speed? Not Need for Speed, but I do play Assetto Corsa. Oh yeah, I'm not resting necessarily, it's just... Oh, let me move here. In real life, I don't. I do here sometimes, but in real life, I don't. I do drive a manual car in real life as well. I never had any clutch problems. Really? Oh, nice! That's so cool. 200 people on the Purple app. Thank you, guys. So I got 10,000 subscribers on the Red app yesterday, 200 people on Purple, and I'm 10,000 followers away on TikTok to reach 200,000. That's pretty cool. Oh, I gotta stop at the wait station. This is the only annoying part here in America. We got the wait stations. Come on, let me in. I need to merge. It says truck only, guys. Yeah, you stop right there. Thank you, sir. Oh, thank you. Nice, exotic junkies. Thank you. Hey, Blazing Lion. Welcome. What kind of car do I drive in real life, Linux? So I drive... There's 4 cars that I have in my real garage. I have a Volvo S60R 2005, exactly like this one. I have a in manual with RTI, everything is just the same. I also have a 2020 Volvo S60 T5. I have a 2022 Volvo S60 T8, the hybrid version. And I have a 2025 Kia Carnival that I really enjoy, actually. You can't get a boyfriend. Is that a boyfriend you're asking? I mean, there's the vast majority of my viewers are man, so maybe you can get a boyfriend. Boogie, did I put 20,000 miles playing games? Yeah, a little more actually, because I just got the odometer to work this year. I'm probably more at like 40,000 miles or more playing a game. Yes, so a lot of miles. What's the game called? Karim. It's called American Truck Simulator, and it's only available on PC. Do they chase you if you don't stop at the wait station, David? They don't chase me. I'll get a ticket. So they just say you bypassed the wait station, didn't stop, and here's a ticket for you. Amy, this is a video game. Oop, I turned off the engine. Unintentionally. Just wanted to... Yeah, there you go. Foggy today here in Texas. Why only Volvo, Julian? I love Volvos. I think they're super cool, underrated, comfortable, and safe cars. I had my life saved by a Volvo about 20 years ago, and I'm only here because of a Volvo. So I do really like Volvos. Yeah, Volvos are amazing cars. Very underrated. A lot of people think that they're slow, and they're not. Like my Volvo S60 T8 2022 will do 0 to 60 in 4.3 seconds. And the Volvo S60R 2005 was faster than a BMW M3. Hey, Petrohead. Hi, dude. Where you can get that simulator, you can build one, and I have a tutorial on my channel on the Red app. Just type my username there, same as here, and tutorial afterwards. You'll find a tutorial building this. Is the weather in time real time? No, the time is like also going faster, and the weather is not real. It's just random. Mars, so a bunch of Arduinos. Oh, Borek, yeah, thank you, man. I'm having a good day. I hope you too, dude. Same to you, man. I made you retry Volvo the first time in 10 years. Dude, that's amazing. Volvo should be paying me. You have a 2016 first edition XC90. Awesome, man. How's it going for you? That's the first SPA platform, isn't it? Frankie? Am I famous? No, I wouldn't call myself famous at all, man. I'm just a dude that built the simulator at home and likes to share it. Do I build setups for other people, and how much? No, man, unfortunately I can't do that. I have a full-time job that takes, you know, the bulk of my day. So I wish I could. I will eventually sell the one that I built for the tutorial and the BMW, but it's easier if I sell to somebody that is in Florida or can pick it up here. Yes, Linux, it's the same username everywhere. On the purple, on the red, on there on TikTok. Thank you, Boogie. Hey, Milene, tudo bom? Seja bem-vindo à live stream aí. Is the weather live? No, the weather's not live. It's pretty cool. I don't know what this rain is about. It's been raining just a few drops ever since I left And I'm driving so slow. I'm driving slow as I was driving in Europe. I just got so used to. I'm doing good, Tom. How about you, man? How did I do this 18 traverse? So if you go to my channel, you can see that. I have a tutorial. So we'll stop for a rest at the next stop, which is coming right ahead. Oh, nice, Flexi Zoo. You're close by. You're in Ocala. I love Ocala. Every year we go, me, my daughter, and my wife, we go to check out the Christmas decorations in downtown. Such a cool, you know, decoration. I really like the city of Ocala. How am I watching and responding to multiple live streams while driving? That's why I drive trucks, JT. You know, if I drive in a racing track, I would crash, and then I can't answer questions. So that's why I'm here in the game. Zachary, is this a PC? Yes. All right, where shall we park? Right there. Yeah, you can't drive this fast in Europe, which is the main reason why I like this American version better. Can you get into accents? Yes. We're gonna sleep. We're gonna be fast, so hang on tight. Boogie, how's the Wi-Fi bad? Wi-Fi bad? I have fiber optics, and my Creamy PC is wired connected, not Wi-Fi. What mods am I using for ATS 2? The same that I'm using here. So I'm using the Real Physics, Real World Brands, the Real Sound, Real Traffic. On American Truck Simulator, I got the Waze map to work, and I couldn't make it work on ATS. It's just having a bug and it crashes. Oh yeah. I saw that somebody said Wi-Fi or something, Boogie, and I saw your answer. Yeah, I'm not on Wi-Fi right now. Everything is wired here. I have network cable in my house. Well, thank you, Billy. Thank you. I can't say the name out loud, but you guys can. Vanea, yes. I am a little bit obsessed here because of that. Hey, Grantico. I'm good, man. How are you? Good morning. Can you use Waze in the game? It's a Waze lookalike, not real Waze. And here is also another lookalike called Truck Sim GPS on Patreon. Let's change lanes, because now I can go fast. I can go 75 miles an hour here, and I keep forgetting that. Did you finish that delivery from yesterday? I did not, Grantico. It's still there on ETS. I just decided to come here on ATS today. So we're still headed towards, I think it was France, in Euro Truck Simulator. Brandy, this is American Truck Simulator. Is the weather real? It's not real, it's random, but it looks beautiful. You can see the day, it's sunrise here. Oops. How far can you go on this? So the DLCs only go as far as like the middle of the country, like Missouri, and Texas. What else? Ohio. There's just a few countries that are available. Not every state yet in American Truck Simulator. How far is South Carolina from here? It's pretty far. I'm headed towards Colorado. Beaumont is where I left. Burlington, Colorado. That's where I'm headed to. What's the app on my phone called, Avery? It's called Truck Sim, altogether, GPS. Oh, it was to Spain. Okay. I don't even remember. Thank you. I feel like I'm driving super fast, and I'm still below the speed limit. Oh, that's awesome. America. Have I ever played Truck Player and Logistics? I have not. Oh, cool. I can bypass the weigh station. Am I in Texas? I was in Texas. I don't know if I still am. Let me check here. Wait, let me just make sure I don't crash. Dallas. Yes, I'm still near south of Dallas. Have you been to Colorado? In real life? Yes. In the game? Yes, a few times, but in real life also. What map does the system give you? Does it give you a manifest to follow? It's not a manifest, Zachary. You can choose what you want to deliver and where you want to deliver, and you can take the job and take there. Have you ever done the Czech Republic city? In the game, yes. I've never been in real life. Can you go to Miami, Christopher? Unfortunately, no. There's no Florida here yet. They're about to release Illinois, I think. Good morning to Oklahoma City. I am in Florida in real life, and we're headed towards Colorado today, and we are in Texas right now. Ah, que bom, Milene. Eu tento falar em português às vezes quando a galera fala, mas que é bom pra você praticar inglês aí também, né? Can you play it on your iPhone? No, you cannot. Is this real? No, it's not. Oh, wait. Is this the real distance, or is this shorter than real life set? I'm sorry, I didn't read the whole message. So here the odometer is showing the real life distance. So it's calculating by the speed. So if I drive 60 miles an hour for 1 hour, it'll be 60 miles added to my odometer. Now here it's compressed, so the game is compressed. That's your question. So the game is shorter than in real life. So I take here. Yeah, I don't know. I think it was here. Yes. That was close. Is there New York? Not yet. In mods, yes, but not here. The game is called American Truck Simulator. Don't ask. The yield sign. I hope it does for some people. Well, thank you, CED. Thank you, man. Is it morning to you? It's night to you guys in Australia. Yes, it's night for you guys. It's morning to me. It's 9:28 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Cool, Lauren. 20 minutes from you? That's pretty awesome. I love that people can recognize the places. Where am I driving? We're going towards Colorado. Yeah, is this the exit? Yes. We're gonna take 35 east. How do I use my phone as a GPS? So there's an app called Truck Sim GPS. If you search on Google, you'll find it. It's on Patreon. It's a pretty cool mod, and it helps you get the GPS out of your game. Am I playing on PC, Zay Lavish? Yes, I am. They hate. It's on my tutorial on the Red app. You can search my name there on the Red app, same as here, and you'll find it. 9:29 a.m. now. Yes, Eastern Standard Time. Wouldn't be using a blinker in real life. I would. I'm just so used to that even if I'm parking, I use the blinker. Thank you, Day One. Thank you, Aliyah, Simone. Isn't it weird sitting on an S60 but drives on a truck? This looks wrong. Robin, I see your point, but it's less weird to have a car to drive a truck than having a truck dashboard to drive a car. And I do drive cars as well. To be very honest with you, once you're driving here, your brain's so focused on the outside that to me, this is just immersion, and I still feel like I'm driving a truck because of the weight of the truck, the height of it. You know, I feel like I'm driving a truck. Wait, so this isn't real? No, Lauren, it's not real. It's a game. How's he doing that, DR? It's just a lot of Arduinos, man. Can I merge? Please let me merge. Thank Thank you. Inside of a real car, no, Alberto. This is in my home office. If you look at my short videos, you'll see. Or my tutorial. Yeah, I'm heading north now on 35E. That's so cool. Thank you, Kev. Thank you. Roman, really? There was a person driving a semi in real life and live streaming? That feels wrong, dude. How is everything connected and the dash? So, Kylo. So everything is connected through Arduinos. Arduinos are very powerful nowadays, and they can get you like connected with the gauges, with the buttons, and you know, everything in between. So I can get the hazard lights on, I can use the wipers. Have I ever crashed? Oh yeah, Ben, several times. I just got a little bit of damage on my truck and I get a ticket. That's another good reason for why you should drive on a simulator. Crazy, not in real life. The map on your phone is wrong sometimes. Oh, it's not. It's always right. Have I ever crashed? Oh yeah, I answered that. How do you use the mods? So you just have to log in on your Steam account, and you go to Steam Workshop. On the game, there's a mods page, and you just click there and you install the mods. You have a V70R, and the dashboard is on Volvo R's are amazing, Robin. I do agree with you. I do also have a S70, S60R in real life, and it's also a 6-speed manual transmission with the Spaceball and the RTI display. Literally everything works. Yes, man, everything. There's not a single button here that doesn't work in real life. In the game. Go faster. I can go faster. It's just I'm so used to driving in Europe the last couple of weeks that I notice I'm hovering around 60 miles an hour when I can do 75. So I'll try to keep up with the speed limit. What's the setup game? It doesn't have a name. The setup name doesn't have a name. It's just a real Volvo S60R. Let's see if I have to stop at the way station. Yep, I do. So there's a car on the other lane. Just let me in. Thank you. Not sure who you're talking to, but this game is called American Truck Sim. It's not a real game. Yes, it's not a real. It's a real game. I don't know if I would call it an arcade. Does the AC work? So the buttons work. I don't have air coming out from here because I'm in my home office. Nice, Jeremy. Which one do you drive and where do you drive? Do you think you have PTSD from your crash about the Volvo saving your life, Pixel? No, I don't. But that made me much more of a responsible driver. If anything. So I have a daughter. Ever since I had my daughter, like, I just drive extra careful. Do you know how to pit maneuver someone in this game? No, Ben, I never did that in this game. Are you mixing the game with reality? Are you a wizard? You're a wizard, Harry. Oh, welcome back from yesterday. Wrong passkey. Just curious and wondering, why did the game didn't let you stay on the 30 west and 25 north to Colorado? I don't know. It does the calculation by itself. Come on, let me in. Dude, be nice. I don't know. How did Volvo save my life? So I had an accident in 2007. So I went through a bump on the road. So in Brazil, roads are not as smooth as here in the US. The suspension broke. The car spun around. I hit the curb, and as it was about to flip over, I hit the tree. Oh, there's a police officer hidden right there. So I hit a tree on my driver's side, and because the car had the airbag, the SIPS, the side impact protection system, my life was spared. And the way the car just, crushed the center console, moved the seats around, The 6-speed manual transmission, how does it work in the game? So I changed the transmission in the game also for a 6-speed transmission. So I'm driving a 6-speed transmission with a 6-speed transmission. This is the real world maps. It's the vanilla DLCs. Is that 112,000 miles all driven by you? No. I bought this gauge. It had about 98,000 miles on it, so I drove about 40,000. I know the math is not mathing, but I didn't have my odometer working, and I made it work this year. Thank you, Volka. Thank you. What truck mod is that? I'm using the vanilla truck. Come on. Get off the left lane, dude. Move over. I have a truck passing on the right, and you're just... Come on, get off. Yeah, man, it's, you know, it was a tough crash. I woke up in the hospital, but I was spared, so I'm gonna just merge and hit you. There you go. How in the world does this all work, Evan? So you can check out my tutorial on the Red app. How much is the setup? About $700, the rig, not the computer or the TVs. So now we're really going. We're about 1 mile over the speed limit, and we're passing cars on the left lane. They're camping on the left. Ridiculous. Yeah, now we're going. We're about 80 miles an hour. Just a few miles over the speed limit. That's what I love about America. In Europe, this would be 50 miles an hour. Hey, Flavius, thank you, man. I'm gonna just block you for just spamming. I don't even know why you're saying job, but you do deserve a block, man. Because I hate spammers. So let me get here. Alright, so we'll just find... Oh, okay, so let me open this again. Where's the job guy here? There you are. Alright. I blocked you. Alright, let's get going. Oh, come on. Really? Are we gonna do that? Are we gonna play that game? So, yeah, you're gonna just get blocked, and I will block anybody that keeps saying job. Go get a job yourself. Need a mod. I do have a mod. I don't know where he is. He should be... I don't know if he's there. I'll just block. If anybody else comes back and says that, I'll just... ADZ. Oh, you too, man. You need a... Where are you, ADZ? There you are, ADZ. Who else? Yeah, I know they're jealous. It doesn't bother me at all. I don't know. Job means job. Working a job or delivering the job. Yeah, they're probably unemployed. All right, so are we cool now? Is anybody going to keep spamming? I don't know. Have no idea, Nixon. Because I do have a job. I get 6 figures plus per year. So, I don't know. They might be unemployed. So, yeah, I took the dash from a car, a real car. Okay, let's keep going. We're doing 80 miles an hour here. Put the gear back again. And we're on a roll, baby. I don't think we're going to be able to finish this delivery today because I have to end my live stream to do my job in a few minutes. The new Mason might be a spammer. Yes. So there you go. We got to... And buy it. Is that him? No, that's not the Jason, but it's out. So let me see. Exactly, Cloud Fungus. Some people that are kids in TikTok, they just, you know. Who else am I talking to other than YouTube, Jafu? So I am on TikTok with about 350 people there. And wow, guys, 13 people on the Purple app. Thank you, guys. Thank you. Okay, are we calm now there on TikTok? Okay. Yeah. But, you know, we'll block. I don't mind. I can do that 1,000 times. On the road again. Just can't wait to get on the road again. I love that song. Yes, I'm streaming in 5 different platforms. I'm also on Kick. But there's nobody there. I just started and it's impossible to be discovered, so but that's all right. Oh, the speed limit is now only 60, which is still 10 miles better than in Europe. Trey, dude, it's not an expensive game, man, but you can check out my tutorial. So, Vic, my red app is the same as here, Flybrick at 60R, and you can find my tutorial there. Oh, you were wondering who else I was answering? Yeah, I don't have the chat on the window. I think it takes real estate. I think eventually I will put the chat so people can kind of know what the questions are from other platforms. I think that's cool. And they can talk to each other. All right. I think what we're going to do now is we're going to find a place to rest. Not like stop and sleep in the game, but just stop the truck. Because I got to end my live stream, unfortunately. Okay, they're asking my GPU. Okay, so my GPU is a 4090, Christopher. I didn't see the question. Oh, nice, life waiver. I don't know. Am I on the right? Yes. Oof. I thought I had to go on that for a second. Come on, yeah, but it's okay. Ego. I don't know how many accounts they have, but there we go. I have a mod. He's not there. I don't know where he is. I thought he was. He said he answered a few things today. Trixie, I'm doing fine. How about you? Well, thank you, Jonette Hum. Yeah, I don't understand the point of hating. Just scroll if you're not happy, or I don't know. Well, you know, those are probably kids that don't have a job and they spend time on TikTok, just kind of hating on. Oh, that's gonna be on the left. They're kind of hating on what people are doing. But you know, that's part of live streaming, and you know, it means I'm doing well today. I have almost 350 people watching on TikTok, which is it's pretty good. You know, I'm gonna say it's not a bad day when you have 300 people watching you. Is it possible to get a higher gear shifter than 6, Christopher? Yes. However, I don't have a, you know, there's a range splitter. So, oh yeah, Derek, can you imagine that? How awful your life must be, or how idle you must be? Do I think Volvo should make a supercar? No, man. I think Volvo should stick with just cars, just sedans and stuff. Pin your next comment. It depends. What is your next comment? And I have to get off the game to pin comments. So, how many miles left? Oh, quite a few. We're not going to finish this delivery today. We're going to be with some leftover for tomorrow. Yeah, but that's what happens when you get a lot of people. I used to have like 3,000 people watching at the same time at some point on TikTok, and it was always like this. You know, if I would keep up with, you know, all the comments, there would be a lot of hate, a lot of love, a lot of hate, a lot of spam, a lot of unemployed people just spamming the chat. You know, the usual. Do you make more than actual truck drivers doing this? Only one. I don't make more than them doing this, but I do make more than them, fortunately, with my full-time job. I work from home, and I make 6 figures plus every year, so I'm very happy about my income. Well, thank you, Tom. I appreciate all of you guys. You guys are amazing. I've been having like so many cool people that are coming back every day to enjoy the live stream. It's just, I can't even begin to say thank you to you guys. Thank you, A10 Hype. Thank you. Bro, the fuel is going down fast. Yes, that's the compression I mentioned. So the game is very compressed here. Well, thank you, Boogie. Thank you, man. Well, I'm 43, see what's on. So I've been working in my career for 25 years doing research. So, you know, that helps. Oh, thank you, Magic. I appreciate that. I really do appreciate. I found a new place to stop, so we're gonna stop at the gas station at the next exit. Exit 214. This is a game, yes. You work in tech? No, I work with market research. A little different. Guga, what's PC specs? I am running a 9950 X3D with a 4090 with the triple 4K setup here. Use my engine brake here so I don't, you know. I love the engine brake sound. Work hard, play harder. Absolutely, 100%. So that's why I play here in the morning, commuting to my home office. And then when I start working, I really focus on my work. So this is car's entrance, and I think that's truck entrance. Do the gauges actually work? Yes, Kimper, they all work. Every single thing in the gauge works, and every single button here works as well. All right, so we're gonna park right here between those two trucks. All right. Ah, oh, come on. I hate when there's a glitch and it doesn't show. Like, oh, I'm not gonna sleep anyways. Just gonna stop. Awesome. All right, guys. Engine brake sounds like grinding a manual gear transmission. Yeah. You're running a 6700 XT with a 5600. Oh, that's not bad, man. And it can run the game well. George, I bought it at the junkyard, man. You can find my tutorial on my channel, and you can follow it and build yourself. I'm making a tutorial for the electronics as well, so. Oh, nice. That's pretty good, Ghost. Does the AC work, A10? So there's no air coming out of here, but the buttons work on the AC. Oh, beautiful parking here, see? Oh. I think we should fix it. Let's fix it. Can you speed? Yes. Just do 1080. You don't need 4K. I do need 4K because I have a 65-inch TV. I don't want to see the pixels. X Diesel. So the TVs are quite large. 1080p doesn't look as good. Trust me, I tried. And I'm quite happy with the 4K performance here. Just backing up a little bit more. There we go. Now we're good. All right. So now we're kind of centered, not perfectly centered, but we're in a good shape. We're parking right beside this. What truck is this? A Kensworth. And another Kensworth. Yes, an older one here on the right. You guys can't see from that angle. So am I a real trucker? No, I'm not a real trucker. I never driven a truck in real life, in fact. I've heard from real truck drivers that the game is very realistic with its parking. I don't know if everything else is realistic, but the parking is. Allegedly. I don't know. I've never driven a huge truck like this in real life. Alright, let's go back inside the truck. Let's turn it off. Well, thank you guys for being here with me during the live stream. So I am really appreciative of all of you. There was a lot of people here on TikTok today. So if you're not following, if you like what you're seeing, consider following. It helps a lot. I'm trying to reach 200,000 followers on TikTok, and I'm pretty close to that, actually. I am just about 10,000 away from 200,000, which is a big number. And on the Purple app, wow, not only we passed 200 followers there today, we got to 205. It's amazing. Thank you, guys. And you guys just survived a ad roll. Is that it? You guys had an ad just a second ago. Sorry about that. I don't choose. I could choose, I think, when they go on, but I didn't. So, and on the Red app, I can't even begin to thank you guys enough. For all of you who are subscribing to my channel, I do have about 10,000 subscribers now on my channel, and that is just amazing. I can't even put into words. I'm really appreciative of all of you guys. So that's why I'm making the tutorial on the electronics next. And yeah, I should be releasing, I wouldn't say soon, soon-ish. Glory to God. Let me just answer a couple more questions before I turn off. Would a Ryzen 5 with a 3060 and Asus motherboard be good for sim racing? Yeah. Yeah, it would. It would work. For 1080p at 60 frames per second, yeah. Yeah, logbooks, overweight fines. Can you adjust your axles? I think you can adjust your axles. You can get more realistic. So, but it's not obviously close to real, like super realistic. It's just good enough for people to play around and have fun. Do I play racing games? Yes, I do, Hukam. Do you like storms? Well, I live in Florida, Knox. If I don't love storms, I should leave. Robbie, I don't need a CDL. I don't drive real trucks. Oh, I see. It doesn't do anything. Got it. Do I play GTA RP? I did play a little bit, but not playing right now, man. Been a while since I played GTA 5. I can't play GTA 5 on this simulator, by the way. How much was the whole setup start? About $300 in car parts and another $400 in hardware, wood, metal, carpet, Arduinos, that kind of stuff. Obviously, I'm only talking about the rig, not talking about the triple TVs or the PC. Johnny, so you have to go to a junkyard and pull the parts yourself to pay less money. Purple streamers generally can't control ads while live. It's the Twitch itself that does the ads. Yes. I think there's actually a place where you can click a button to roll the ads. I'm not sure though. I never did that. Oh, nice, Joseph. What is American Sim playable on? Only PC. We've got only 3 miles since I left. Oh, I don't know when you left, dude. Does the fuel gauge change? Yes. This is real. No. It's a real game, not real life. So probably 2K or so for a PC and TV and so on. It depends on your budget, Wicket. Like my PC is more expensive. I have a 4090 with a 9950X 3D, and I have triple TVs. But you can spend a lot less. If you have just a monitor and a PC, you can spend a lot less. Or a lot more if you want. You can buy a 5090 now. Well, thank you, AKA. Thank you, man. Thank you. Thank you, Rusty. If you guys like what you see there on, subscribe to my channel and watch my tutorials. I have tutorials on how to put the steering wheel, the Apple CarPlay, the buttons I'm making. The hardware is done. What the gauge says. Oh, you mean here? Yeah, that's what the gauge says. When am I going to drive? Tomorrow, probably. I will try to drive again tomorrow. I've been live streaming for about 2 hours now. And that's just about the time that I live stream every day. So do you use the Spaceball manual in Truck Sim? Yes, David, I do. And I do have in my real car as well. I do have the same. And there's a video that I posted a couple days ago showing my real car. All right, guys, so I think that's it. I gotta go. I wish you guys an amazing Friday. If I don't see you guys on my live stream again, an amazing weekend for all of you. Stay safe. I hope you come back. If you're not following, hit the follow button. If you're not subscribed, hit the subscribe button. If you're on the purple app, thank you. I really appreciate all of you guys there as well as on the other platforms. So stay safe, have an amazing weekend, and I see you guys maybe tomorrow.